I'm going to be showing you how I made a macrame project using elk antlers. You want a sneak peek? I'm sure you do. So if you want to see how I made this, just stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm Junie the Orange Huntress and welcome to my channel. For today's project, I'm going to be using elk antlers from my husband's first elk hunt. We cut them off using a reciprocating saw and sanded them down to make them nice and smooth, and then took them in to boil them. They were on the stove for about 20 minutes. Then I took them out and washed them off with some soap and water. Once they were all cleaned up, I took my knife and I got rid of the rest of the debris. The plan was to secure these two antlers together using some nails. The template made it really easy to know where the nail holes were going to be going on both parts. I used a drill bit the same size as the nails, and once I had those holes drilled, I stuck the nails in and Curtis cut the tips off. If you were wanting to be mounting anything really heavy on these antlers, you probably would want to use some epoxy or different things like that, but we weren't, so the nails worked just fine for us. I had honestly been waiting to do this project for over a month, but I hadn't found a tutorial that I really loved. When in doubt, wait it out. I filled up my Pinterest board and kept getting ideas. I did decide that I really wanted some mustard colored cord, so I found some on Amazon, and I absolutely love it. Since I found my tutorial, I could finally pull my antlers out of storage and figure out how I wanted them mounted on my wall. For this project, I ended up using 2 spools of this macrame cord. The links for it are obviously in the description down below, but I went to cutting and there was a lot of it. For now, I've mounted my antlers with some wire for hanging pictures, but I'll probably use some macrame cord in the future. And those hooks, I used 2 of them because they made it way more secure. Here's the tutorial that I used for this project. The link will be down in the description. If I was an intermediate, I would be able to follow her really well, but I'm not, so it was really hard. As you will tell by how long this took me. Okay, attempt number 6. I don't really know exactly what it's supposed to look like, but they make theirs look really nice. But mine are like spacious, so I don't understand. I'm just gonna keep going. See how this goes. I don't know. It kind of looks funny. This is what I ended up getting accomplished yesterday. So I have to do more of these right now to create a really cool pattern. I make it sound very optimistic, but there was a lot of knot tying and untying going on. I'm definitely thankful that this cord held up so well because, yeah, it was a thing. There was a thing that went on. And it wasn't always pretty. The struggle's real. Cheers. I was beginning to see some kind of light at this point because it was my first diamond and I'm like, it actually looks like a diamond. There's some hope. Seriously though, you guys need to try this out or try out some kind of macrame tutorial with antlers because even though it can be super time consuming, it is honestly so beautiful to see the process. Not only that, but you get a killer arm workout. These diamonds right here were my favorite. I loved that you could switch up the center and you could make it whatever pattern you wanted. So I changed it a little bit from the tutorial that I had watched just to put my own spin on things. I definitely want to do this again. Maybe not on such a big scale, but definitely in a different color. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. So far today has been 4 hours of tying macrame. I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna work on this again tomorrow. This was the day that I honestly saw some light at the end of the tunnel. The day before, it just sucked all the life out of me. 4 hours of macrame? Like, I must have been crazy. But this moment right here made it all worth it. I'm gonna do a couple more zigzags on either side and then I'm gonna join them together. I want to go into the philosophical for a moment. When I was doing this, it made me think about life and how even though sometimes things are messy and we don't know exactly what's going on, that beauty can come out of those situations. So if you can take anything from that, go for it. If you just think this is a great macrame video, awesome. But that's kind of what I was thinking about when I was working on this. I was definitely so happy to be done this project. It was so nice to tie that last knot. For the finishing touches, I just trimmed up the edges. I didn't unwrap them at all, but if you want to, go right ahead. And here it is, finito. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope that you feel inspired to enhance the beauty of the wild things around your home as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you next Wednesday.